Stories by the Fire. I'm Wildfire, and today we'll be reading Watching, Part 2. Before we settle in with our story, remember to like and subscribe for my algorithm, for your algorithm, and to keep me encouraged. That being said, grab your comfort beverage if you can. Mine is eggnog coffee. Yes, that's coffee with eggnog used as creamer. And enjoy the story. Watching is a fairy tale Laxus ex Lucific, written by Therashay and is rated T. Standard operating procedure on this channel means I'll be trying to censor language to a certain extent, with the author's blessing, of course. Neither I nor the author own fairy tale or any of its characters. Chapter 4. Trapped.
Lay off, kid. You are spending entirely too much time with the matchmaking demon.
So Jalal is right.
The whole lounge, sans Cobra, turned to look at Midnight, who had an entirely evil look in his eye.
This is about a girl.
And, bam, eyes back on me. What? No? Why would you say that? I have to get out of here. Oh, no you don't, spark plug. Cobra, you treacherous piece of toxic waste. The grin only grew on his face. You can't run from this. You already tried that, remember?
Laxus runs from nothing. How dare you suggest so?
Cobra's a lot of things, Freed, but a liar ain't one of them. What's up, boss man?
Yes, do tell, Laxus. What juicy secret are you trying to hide up here?
My team. No. If they're here, then... No. All 3 sets of Strauss eyes are on me, too. This is very bad. I have to get out. Too many people. What do I do?
Laxus, are you okay?
Levy is staring at me from under Gajiel's arms. No. They're best friends. Levy tells Lucy everything. I have to get out.
You're starting to spark a bit. Guys, is he hyperventilating?
Shit, Bluebird. He's doing more than that. You should hear this. A gust of wind slams into me as someone leaves the hall. I stopped breathing. Strawberries and honey on a midnight mist. She's home. I turn toward the door and take a deep breath. I can smell her team. Urza, Natsu, Gray, that stupid blue cat. No blood. She's okay. My eyes close in relief and I sink into my chair. I let the silence wash over me. Wait. Silence. In the guild. Silence is bad. I open my eyes. Almost every eye in the guild is on me. Crap. This can't be good. What? Did I miss something? Wow. Cobra looks shocked. A shocked Cobra can't be good. You seriously forgot we were here? Just like that? Crap. I kinda totally did. At least most everybody else is lost now. Not Gajiel. A couple sniffs seem to have enlightened him. No stinking way, really? Really? Seriously? Beyond that. He has it worse than you did. Another growl escapes me. You two had better shut your traps and mind your own business, or your scaly butts will get the shock of their lives. A loud squeak drew my eyes to Wendy. Her eyes are as wide as saucers, and both her hands are over her mouth. You too, kid. Boom. The doors slammed open. We're back! Good. Natsu. They should go back to bothering someone else. You'll never guess what Luce found! Lucy. I let my eyes run over her. No bandages. Today's too short skirt is a dark pink. No burns. Her low-cut orange crop top makes her look like a beautiful glowing sunset. No bruises. She has her golden hair up in those adorable, sassy schoolgirl pigtails. She brought a bag to the guild hall. I wonder what she found. Her beautiful chocolate eyes look tired. She needs to go home and rest. Lou! Lou! I'm pretty sure Levy would fall over the rail if Gaggio wasn't holding the back of her shirt. Laxus has a heart! Crap. Can I die now? I'm pretty sure we already knew that, Levs. Warmth rushes through me. Thank you, Lucy. What are you all doing up there? No. Please don't remind them. Laxus has a heart! Go stand in the rain, lightning rod. Lucy closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. Mavis, don't do that. Blondie, your shirt can't handle it. Cobra is cackling like a poisonous chicken. Hear that, Cobra? You sound like a chicken. He twitches. He heard me. Levy, you already said that. I already pointed out that we already know that. At this point, we're going in circles. You haven't answered my question. But it works! Of course it does. Lucy looks disturbed. I really want to die. Oh! Her eyes are so alive. She's bouncing. Stop that. Bouncing up the stairs. No, go away. This is bad. Oh, this is gonna be great. A happy cobra is a very bad thing. Lucy is standing right in front of me. Why is she so close? Speaking of Laxus's heart, why does she look so excited? Her eyes are so beautiful. I think it's time you become a daddy. Crash! Ow! I hurt. Did the guild collapse? Are we being attacked? Why does Cobra think it's funny? Oh, the babies! What? Mira? I'm looking at the ceiling. The guild hall is standing, I think. People are screaming. My head hurts. Why am I lying down? Lucy? Why are you looking at me like that? I'm pretty sure you broke him, Bright Eyes. Let's hope it's permanent. Luce, how'd you do that? I've never seen anyone take Laxus down that fast. Shut up, you flaming idiot. Make me snow cone breath. That doesn't even make sense. Both of you behave. Yes, ma'am. Laxus, are you okay? She sounds so sweet. Sweet like the honey she smells like. I'm sorry. What? Why is she sorry? She should never be sorry. How many fingers am I holding up? 3. What's my name? Lucy. She looks surprised. What did I say? Wow, I didn't think you knew my actual name. Why does my chest hurt now? Huh? She's looking away. Please look at me, Lucy. Your eyes are so beautiful. Big Slow, can you help him up? Wendy, would you make sure he didn't hit his head too hard? There are a lot of people talking and yelling. The babies! Silence, all of you! Urza, this is the most interesting thing I've seen in months. Gee, cosplayer, I think Cobra's right. You broke him. I'm sitting again. Mavis, the whole guild just watched me fall out of my chair. Why couldn't the hall have collapsed?
He's fine, Lucy. Physically, at least.
Bright Eyes, I'm really glad you hardly ever think before you speak. That was awesome. Eric, be nice. Not manly. The babies! Silence! Laxus, are you okay? Chocolate eyes. Lucy, I've got to get this under control. Mavis, Blondie, what's wrong with you? Oh, good. You're fine. I was afraid I really broke you. Yeah, you did. Here, I rescued this on our mission, and I'm pretty sure you are where it's meant to be. She's handing me her bag. Why? You brought me something? I don't understand.
Yep. Open it up and see. Gently. Look inside.
Her smile is so beautiful. She brought me something. Me. I force my gaze to the bag in my lap. Chapter 5. Out of the Bag. There's something round inside. Not perfectly round. Maybe oblong? They just got back from a monster hunt, right? Blondie, don't tell me you brought me the severed head of one of our enemies. That's real romantic, but I don't think Mira will appreciate the mess. I hear a gasp from where the Strauss siblings are huddled behind Kinana. I'm a jerk, I admit it, but the way Lucy is wrinkling her nose in disgusted horror is adorable. Ew! Her response is echoed by several members of our audience. It disturbs me, though, how many of them, both male and female, are expressing just how romantic they think that would actually be. I was joking. They aren't. There is something wrong with this guild. Mira is going to kill me if any heads show up in this hall. I'm not a cat, Laxus. I'm never bringing you or anyone else pieces of dead things. Try again. Or better yet, open the bag. I heft it in both hands. It's warm, and I sense magic energy. Enchanted rock. She's wavering right on the border of being irritated. If I'm not careful to keep that laughing sparkle in her eyes, I might end up Lucy-kicked through a wall.
No, I'm not Levy or Freed.
And neither are you, so no. Why don't you just look in the bag? I could do that, but I'm enjoying her attention too much to end this any sooner than I have to. I roll the bag over and tip it to one side, then the other. I almost drop it when it starts ticking. I swear, if this is a bomb and it goes off, you are paying for the damages. It's not an ever-loving bomb! Besides, if it was, do you think I would be standing this close? She is really close. Too close. Just an inch or two too far, though. If I had a decent excuse, I'd probably be leaning into her to try and feel the heat from her skin.
No, but Natsu will be if you wait much longer to open that thing.
Gray sounds bored, but he followed the rest of Lucy's team up here, so apparently whatever is in the bag is interesting. Juvia is standing behind him, all but swooning as she clutches his discarded shirt to her chest. The girls had to make all sorts of threats and promises to keep him and Happy from spilling the beans before you found out, and they are about to lose it.
Please open the bag, Laxus. Lucy said I get a whole salmon if I don't tell, and Urza will do terrible things to me if I do. Lucy might sit on me, and I don't want to die, but I can't take much more.
Lucy is glaring at Happy as he flies in circles around Natsu's head, and the pink-haired idiot is literally holding his own mouth closed. I lean forward and take a deep sniff of the bag. Lucy. At first, all I can smell is Lucy. I close my eyes to focus. Under the strawberries and honey, and past the midnight mist, there's a familiar smell. I can't quite place it. Suddenly, the smell of Lucy gets stronger and overpowers everything else. My eyes snap open. I turn to look at her and freeze. I'm literally looking straight down her shirt as she bends over with her face next to mine. I can feel her breath on my ear. Laxus. An involuntary shiver runs through me as she whispers my name. Again. Say my name again. Just like that. Open the bag. She's practically moaning in my ear. Mavis, help me. A strangled sound comes from my throat. Even I have no idea what it was supposed to sound like. All I can see and smell and feel is Lucy. Way too close, and not close enough. The uproar in the guild is a dull echo in the back of my head. Gee, Lucy, that was hot. You broke Laxus. Shut up, drunk. Babies! You think if I offered to open that bag, I could get a cosplayer to climb into my lap and whisper in my ear? Lucy leaned back enough to glare at Bixlow. I zapped him hard enough he landed on the floor. She left. I can function again. I blame him. He's lucky he isn't smoking after that comment.
For the love of sanity, Laxus! Open the bag!
Levy looks like she's about to combust. I roll my eyes. It's unintentional. Fine. Since the entire guild seems besides themselves to know what's in the bag, I'll open it. I'm really dying to know what Lucy brought me, but the glower I'm leveling at all the people staring at me doesn't let it show. I hope. I'm choosing to ignore Cobra's knowing smirk. I loosen the drawstring of the leather bag and glance inside to see a smooth, rounded surface covered in a rippling silver pattern. I reach out to touch the warm surface. It's alive. Not a rock. Not a bomb. It wasn't ticking. It was tapping. I've seen one of these before. Years ago. Lucy brought me an Exceed egg. You. I can barely force the one word out. I can feel my hands start to tremble. I don't understand. I've always silently wished for a little partner like the other Slayers. I just figured I'm second gen, a fake Slayer. Besides, they're sentient beings, live in families, have a queen and a village now. Wouldn't they have the right to raise this egg there? She would have thought of that, so why?
The monsters we were hunting found a little settlement, wiped it out. The grandmother managed to hide with it. We escorted her back to the village. Of course, Happy chattered non-stop about our Slayers and how awesome being Natsu's partner is. When I told her about you, she said she was too old to care for it as it deserved, and asked if you would be willing to honor their family by doing so. Her smile is so beautiful. She thought of me, spoke well enough of me to convince a complete stranger to entrust the last of her family to me, to choose me over their own kind even. Me. This suspense is killing us, Laxus. What's in the bag? Evergreen's voice drew my attention to my team. Their excited faces made me realize I'd only opened the bag enough for me to see in. The guild, aside from Team Natsu and Cobra, was still watching, waiting, Exceeds and Slayers staring at me with wide eyes. Lucy's slightly vague explanation had been whispered too softly for most to hear. I took a deep breath and gently took the egg from the bag to lift it up and allow the guild to see Lucy's gift. The white and silver egg was met with silence for a long moment, followed by a variety of non-verbal exclamations. I saw Cobra cover his ears. Then chaos. Wow, boss man, she literally just made you a daddy! Babies! A thunder kitty! No flipping way! It's love! Oh yeah! Now you'll have someone to teach, Happy! That's such a man! Love Rival is so generous! This is only going to devolve from here. I'm not even sure I can accept such a huge responsibility. It's an innocent life. I do know Lucy deserves a proper response to her gift, and I can't deal with this here. No way is the guild letting me walk out, her either for that matter, so I'm leaving, and I'm not leaving her behind. I ease the egg back into the warm leather bag and pull the drawstring shut, gently looping the strap over my shoulder as I stand, reaching out my other arm to wrap around Lucy and pull her closer than I ever would have dared before today. Urza can see what I have planned and is furious. There is not a wizard in this guild who can catch my lightning teleport, though. She lunges, but won't reach us in time.
I smirk at her as I send us streaking through the air out of the guild hall. I tried to keep my voices the same as my last recording session for this fic, but they might have been a little bit wonky. Part of that is because I seem to be coming down with a cold or something, so if my voice sounds a little no bueno, my bad. Most of this chapter was just Laxus being completely overwhelmed and blue screening. Lots and lots of blue screening. I thought it was really, really cute though. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here since there's a literal transition of place with Laxus just removing them from the guild. In my head, the last thing I see as this chapter ends isn't Laxus and Lucy leaving, but the absolutely furious look on Urza's face when Laxus just snatches Lucy up and takes off. I thought it was a really good place to end. I thought the author did a really good job of portraying different characters without fully falling into stereotypical phrases. Aside from, like, Mira and Elfman, I know who they are just because they basically repeat the same thing over and over again. But they do that in the anime anyway, so, or the manga, whichever one you read/watch. The link to this original story will be in the description, as well as an invite to the Stories by the Fire Discord server, if anyone wants to come chatter. I do appreciate constructive criticism or comments on my videos, and of course, I do want to hear what you thought of the story. Before we leave, Spitfire has a message for you.
Like the video to support Wildfire. Subscribe to Stories by the Fire to find the rest of her videos. Hit the bell so you know when the next video comes up. Have a good day or night. Bye-bye.